I left my shopping cart in the parking lot for the first time ever, and it felt great. I've always been that person who puts the cart back, no matter what. Rain, snow, carrying 3 bags of groceries, and my toddler having a meltdown, I'd still trudge across the parking lot to return that stupid cart. My mom drilled it into me when I was little. She'd say it's how you tell if someone's a decent human being. So when I tell you I left that cart sitting right next to my car last Tuesday, you'll understand why it felt like such a big deal. It started with Jenna from work. We'd been friends for like 2 years, ever since she started in accounting. I helped train her, covered her shifts when her kid was sick, even let her borrow my car when hers was in the shop for 3 weeks. She seemed really grateful, and we hung out outside work sometimes. Last month, my manager told me there was a promotion opening up, senior coordinator position with a $15,000 raise. I was excited because I'd been there for 4 years and never moved up. I mentioned it to Jenna during our lunch break, and she seemed happy for me. 2 weeks later, I found out Jenna had applied for the same position. She never mentioned it to me. When I asked her about it, she just shrugged and said everyone has the right to apply for jobs. Technically true, but it stung. Then things got weird. My manager started asking me questions about mistakes I'd supposedly made. Mistakes I definitely didn't make. Someone had been telling him I was coming in late, leaving early, not finishing projects on time. None of it was true, but suddenly I was getting written up for stuff that never happened. I couldn't figure out where this was coming from until I overheard Jenna talking to Beth from HR. She was saying how she was worried about my performance lately, how I seemed overwhelmed and maybe not ready for more responsibility. My stomach dropped. She was actively sabotaging me. The promotion interviews happened on a Friday. I thought mine went well, but I had this sick feeling about the whole thing. Sure enough, Monday morning they announced Jenna got the job. She came over to my desk with this fake sympathetic face and said she was sure something even better would come along for me. I smiled and congratulated her, but inside I was furious. This girl I'd helped and supported had completely screwed me over and was now pretending to care about my feelings. The next week was torture. Jenna kept acting like nothing had changed, asking if I wanted to grab lunch, complaining about her new responsibilities like we were still friends. I was polite but distant. I started bringing my own lunch and eating at my desk. Then last Tuesday happened. I was at the grocery store after work, just trying to buy some dinner and get home. The parking lot was pretty busy, and I'd managed to snag a spot close to the entrance. I was loading my bags into the car when I heard someone behind me. Oh my god, no way! I turned around and there was Jenna, walking toward me with her cart full of groceries. She had this huge smile plastered on her face like we were best friends meeting up. I was just thinking about you, she said. We should totally grab drinks this weekend to celebrate my promotion. My treat, obviously. I stared at her for a second. The audacity was incredible. She'd spent weeks undermining me, stolen a promotion I deserved, and now wanted to celebrate with me. That's okay, I said. I'm pretty busy these days. Come on, she insisted. Don't be like that. I know you're disappointed, but you can't let work stuff affect our friendship. That's when something inside me snapped. Our friendship? She'd destroyed our friendship the minute she decided to throw me under the bus for a job. I finished loading my groceries and slammed my trunk shut. Jenna was still standing there with her cart, probably expecting me to help her load her stuff or at least keep chatting. Instead, I got in my car and started the engine. Wait, aren't you going to put your cart back? She called out. I looked at her through my window. She was standing there holding her own cart, and mine was sitting right behind my car. Normally, I would have jumped out and moved it to the cart return that was like 20 feet away. Instead, I rolled down my window and said, nope, and I drove away. I could see her in my rearview mirror, standing there with her mouth open. She had to move my cart herself just to get to her own car. Leaving that cart felt like the most satisfying thing I'd done in weeks.